Whoa, what's up, YouTube? Who that Comics and Movies? I don't know if that first thing went through. I was trying to play with this thing a little bit, but I'm trying to do this quick video, show some books that I'm sending off to get Todd McFarlane to sign. And the next batch of books I'm sending off to my Path to a Grail. So I already got some books already at CGC. I sent some personally, like 3 books. And I sent off about 17 in total to get pressed and clean and graded. So I got about 20 books that I'm waiting to get back, and these are included. So all in all, I think with those books that are already out, 17 to 20, I'm not selling all of them. Let's maybe about 15 plus majority of these. I think all of these. That's going to be my Path to a Grail. But first, I want to show off a couple of books that are. What's up, Ray D? I want to show off a few books that I'm getting Todd McFarlane to sign. I did the paperwork. I just have to mail them in. I've set them up, mail them in. Hopefully I can do that tomorrow, no later than Thursday, if I want to get them in by Monday. So we'll see how that goes. If I don't get it by Thursday, I'm not even worried about it because the paperwork has to get sent in, so there's no charge, none of that craziness. So I have to set up these books, get them ready, and then I'll show off my next book's batch to get pressed and clean and graded. And the majority of these will be for sale, and it'll be my Path to a Grail. Hopefully I can get something crazy to add for next year. So pretty much done buying. Not done selling, but I'm done buying. Unless I sell unless my books come in beforehand. So Stephen Oates, and what's up, Mark Knapp 68. So the first book I'm going to show off, it's actually, to me, in my opinion, the first appearance of a character. So it's significant for him. And it'll be nice to get it signed. And hopefully I can get lucky and get a 9.8, but I think it might come back a 9.6. We got Amazing Spider-Man 299. I thought it was a newsstand, but it's a direct edition one. But it's still beautiful, beautiful copy. Hopefully, because I paid the extra $20 to get it pressed and clean. And hopefully it turns out well. I'm thinking about doing Todd McFarlane like in this area, right in this area. So I'm thinking about doing the window in that area. I think I'm gonna show you what I bought, what I was gonna send in, but I think they might be too complicated for CGC. So I think I'm gonna just go with cutting out some, doing a blue tape, cutting it out myself and sending them that way. So there you go. I'm thinking about I'm gonna do the signing at the bottom. Hopefully he can do like a different color than black. Something that pops out down here in that bottom. I know I've seen blue before. I've seen all kinds of different colors, but we'll see what they do. But that's the first book. I'm only sending 2 books. And let me show you the thing I was thinking about sending in for them to do for the signing, because it'd be so easy. All I got to do is flip that page, and he can sign anywhere. The problem I think they might have is getting the book out, which is not difficult. You just flip it one more time, and you pull the book out. I just don't want them to go crazy and damage my book. I don't know what you guys think. But this is the other book. Spawn #1, a newsstand. In my humble opinion, I think this is an easy 9.4 after a press. Hopefully, fingers crossed, because there's only one real good noticeable spine tick. Hopefully, it gets a 9.6. So, newsstand edition, Todd McFarlane signature. I was thinking about 2 places, and I haven't settled in. I was thinking about right here, right in this area, or above the cape, like right underneath the spawn. And I think that's better in my opinion. I think that spot's better. It's a more negative space. It's more kind of empty space there a little bit. I think that's better in my opinion. I think it would be pretty cool to get them signed right underneath the spawn symbol. So I think I'm going to cut. You're probably going to use these bags and boards, and I'm going to do the blue tape and set them up. I think we'll set them up and just send them in, get them ready to package the ship for tomorrow. So that's why I wanted to knock these out. But I don't know about these signed. I think these would be great for me if I was getting stuff signed at a convention with CGC already there. I think that would be perfect because I can just put the books in there with a backing board. Come on, CGC, let's roll and get them signed, close them up, and do them that way. Then I could put them in a bag and board and send them off to CGC. So I think that's a good idea for conventions. I don't know about sending them in to them. I'm not worried about the price because they literally were like $1 a piece because it was 10 of them for like $10 when you add the shipping. So here are the next books in my path to a Grail. Some of them are not big, or some of them are spec, and some of them are, I got them for like $3. You get them graded for like 24. It's $100 book if it's a 9.8. So, and that's the first one I'm kind of going to show you. First two are like that. It's Green Lantern 50. It's the glow in the dark issue. First, he turns in Parallax. Kyle Rayner becomes Green Lantern. It's a small key, but it's a key nonetheless. 9.8. I think it's $100 all day, if I remember correctly. So this book and the next book be great books I could sell to the community. It's not expensive Grails, but it's a good book. This one is the first appearance of Null, if I said his name correctly. This is Venom 3. This is the Virgin variant of Tyler Kirkham. To me, it's the rare book of all of them. So this book, definitely want to send up. What's up, Jig Kingdom? So this will book be the next one I'm sending to get, graded. Now, this is probably the cleanest copy I've ever personally owned of this book. So hopefully the shipping and everything turns out well. This is Wolverine #1 from its, it's when he had an ongoing series. So this is like a clean copy. So I'm hoping it stays that way and get, when I send it off. I wanted to save it to get it signed, but saving it to get signed might end up with some issues and stuff like that. Now this book here, very clean copy. I don't know what the grade's going to come back. Hoping higher than the last one. I think the last one was a 9.6. So I'm hoping at least a 9.6 after press and clean. So you got the first appearance of, I think, Spider-Woman. I forgot her name. But, so it's a small key book. Nonetheless, 9.6 is about $100. 9.8 even a little bit more. So now this book here, I was actually going to sell before I sent it off because I know it's a lower grade copy. At best 8, at best. But I'm thinking more of in 7 range. Not 100% sure. I bought this off somebody in the community, but I bought it because of the other books I'm going to show. What's up, Comics NYC? Yo. What's happening? I wanted to knock this video out. Sorry, my boy. I wanted to knock this video out before my family got home. So this is a newsstand copy, another book that I'm thinking about sending. Ryan's Reviews. Who's Ryan's Reviews? Is that the... What's up, Ryan's Reviews? Never seen you here. Thank you for stopping in. So I'm thinking about sending this one in. I think after pressing, cleaning, getting graded, stuff like that, I don't think it's a, high dollar book. But, so I might try to sell it before and just mark it off my list. Now, these are a couple of spec books. These are both the first full appearance of Riri Williams. So we got Invincible Iron Man #9. This is a variant copy. I bought it off the newsstand, put it in a bag and board, and never touched it. But some of the printing issues I've seen with this copy, I don't know if it's going to come back at 9.8. I can have my fingers crossed because I literally got this from the shop, put it bag and board, never touched it ever again. And the next one, also another spec, is Invincible Iron Man #9, the regular. So got both of those in here. Hoping for the best. I mean, technically, in my opinion, it should be 9.8 all day because literally I got them off the shelf and then put them in bag and board and have never opened them. And here are some of the bigger books. I'll start maybe from smallest to, biggest, depending on grade, I guess. But this one is the first. This is Amazing Spider-Man 265. Has a little pressable defect up here, and I'm hoping it flattens out and looks a lot. What's up, Discovery Bay? I'm hoping it flattens out and comes back a 9.6 at least. But I think this is the first Silver Sable. Very clean copy besides this little ding up here. But I know majority of that can press out. So, but all these books are my path to a Grail. And what I'll do about Path to a Grail, I need to show when my other big batch of books come in. Then when I send these out, these are going to be later, probably in the next year, new year. These are going to be in 2020. It was probably after the convention I'm going to go to when I send all these out. Because it's the holiday season and money's tight. Man, Cave Comics, what's up, man? I didn't even see you. I had my mouse pad over. I didn't even see you. So these are going to be probably after my convention I go to in January, New Orleans, sadly. But this will be my next batch of, and I think I have so far, what is this? And so, like I said, some of these are smaller $100 books when they're graded, and they're only like maybe $20 to $30 books without. If somebody wants to pay that much, but a lot of times people don't want to pay that. So the next book, I'm going to show another one I got off the auction, which I think it's hard with this black cover. And I don't know how it's going to clean up and stuff like that, but we'll see how it happens. But I'm hoping for 8 or above. We got Amazing Spider-Man 194, first appearance of Black Cat, and it is a newsstand. It is not a direct edition because it doesn't have that line through it. So it is a newsstand copy. I put it in the top loader. I had a couple of extra top loaders. So this is another one for my path to a Grail. Now this book I didn't put in top loader, but it has extra boards. This is the book I bought from GPAP. What accident happened, and nothing against GPAP. It was the damn cat. So this book probably was a 9.8, but with the little damage, and after it gets pressed out, I'm thinking a 9.4. After it gets pressed out. So we got, and it has the tattoos inside. So we got Amazing Spider-Man 238. So this one, like I said, to be my next batch as well. Jig said I just got 9 and 7 sent off to CGC. I sent off 7 because I know my 7 was super clean. So I sent off 7, and because I know that was a more expensive one, so I sent off 7. I have like 3 9s. I have 2 of the regular cover 9s and 1 of the variant, which to me the variant's harder to find. I literally only had one shop had it. But this first Hobgoblin, like I said, it's probably at 9.4 after a press. And I said another book to the path of a Grail. So you have to get those books. Before I show my last book, you have to, these auctions, if you pay attention, they have great books that they have great books a lot of times, or key books a lot of times, and you just have to keep your eye out, wait for the right opportunity and place your bid. Because even in eBay or Comic Link, or you go to, or even local comic book shops, you have to be patient. You have to be ready and willing to pay a little bit for some of these books, like those 3 Spider-Man books I showed. And I'm gonna show 2 books. Actually, I'm gonna get pressed but not graded at this time. As I'm talking about this, those 2 Spider-Man books I showed, besides the Hobgoblin, these 2 plus the 252, I got all in one lot. I think I spent $100, and I know it was under $150, but my idea is just the Black Cat alone will probably pay for itself, and the rest will be lanyard. So you just got to be ready. You got to watch. A lot of people are throwing up really good books. I know a lot of people. Some people don't like slabs, but I like getting stuff slabs, especially with the keys. You know what you're getting. When you see the grade on there. These 2 books I'm sending off. These are my personal collection to get pressed and clean. I got Amazing Spider-Man 229, and it looks super clean. It just it has like a kind of some creases and stuff like that. But I want to get it more flattened out and it'll look a lot better. Now this book here, I want to get it graded I don't see any really major issues with the Ages book has a few spine ticks, but nothing crazy. But this Fantastic Four 54, man, this book is like the cleanest copy I've ever had. Um, I'm thinking at 8.0 at least. So I'm gonna send those off to get graded when I get more Silver Age. But right now, those are not for like Path or Grail. They're so, and Hawaiian Punch even say he goes, key slabs is a must. I mean, for me, it is when I'm trying to sell them and move them. I think it's better to know what you have and know what you're getting for us a grade. I can show you, like for example, I can show you this book all day. You look at this book without me telling you the damage in the back. If I didn't tell you the name, you think this is 9.8 because before that it's a 9.8 candidate. No spine ticks, sharp corners. It looks as good as the 9.8 copy I already have, or maybe better. So that's why I said, grading. At least you know what the grade is, and you could turn around, move those books to books that you really want to get that you thought you never have. These smaller books make a difference in collecting the major grails that you're after. I mean, all those books won't purchase ASM1 or Hulk 1 for me, but it'll give me a little step closer. All that money I'm doing is just, moving it, like a laundry, like a dryer. I'm just tumbling, making it tumble, and or like a snowball, it's gonna be a giant size. Enough money for me to get those books that I'm missing in my collection, like because I'm after Amazing Spider-Man #1, Hulk 1, and a few other books as well, like Hulk 181 and Hulk 180. But I want to get these major ones out of the way. Like I said, those Amazing Spider-Man 1, all that Hulk 1, or even AF-15, depending what's the price is right for me and what I'll get. Now, this last book, this is probably the cleanest copy I've ever had. I got this from Thorough Kaboro. Boy, Thorough. Keep it thorough. So hopefully I'm hoping at least a 9.6. I'm hoping a 9.8. To me, it's a 9.6 candidate all day. This X-Men 266, this is a book I tell people, if you see it raw, pick it up. Raw, clean, pick it up. Prices have dropped, and this is a book to get. But this is all I got for my video. I could talk more about it. I want to thank everybody stopping. I see Strictly stopping at the end. He said I claim the turtles. But I could talk more about this. If somebody wants to talk more about this, Comics NYC, Jig, Strictly, anybody want to do a show about this, talking about what do you do to achieve your grails, I'm more willing to do this. I just want to do this quick video, show what I'm sending off, show what's my next goals for my next grail. And hopefully I can tackle 2 next year like I did. Keep digging, keep looking. Get CGC books or look at CGC books to help you grading. That's kind of help me grading wise. I'm not 100% accurate. I'm not an ETA Nick. I'm probably not a DS Comics. I'm not none of those guys. But I think I'm good enough to look at a certain books and to get a broad range. Like and that's when I'm that good at it. I think I can. All right, if I think it's a 7 to 8.0 or 8.5 maybe. I don't know how press will, if I'm going like that. So I'm trying to get it at the 7.0 price or a little bit under, because I know it might have potential. So that's how I kind of got better at my grading as far as slabs, helping a lot. So if anybody wants to talk more about, how to achieve your grail, what steps have I taken, what books I'm sending in to move to the next level, I'm more willing to do that. And I'm more willing to do more of these shows on my channel just to talk to the chat and tell you what how I'm doing and what I'm doing, what's my next steps. So that's my next steps. Also, Strictly is so funny. He said claim the turtles. I am sending a turtles as well to get pressed and clean and graded. It's one of the 1 through 4 that I'm missing that's not graded, which is number 3. So I'm gonna look my number 3 copies. I have 2 of them over with a fine-tooth comb, close as possible. See and count, the defects. Whatever one that has less defects, or if the other one has more defects, but it's all pressable fixed, then I'll send it in. But that one's getting pressed, sent in, and I'm hoping for the 8.5 to 9.4 result that I've gotten the other two. One I didn't press, got 8.5 from this kind of same collection, and the other one I did press, but it was signed on the inside. I got a 9.4. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping for that 9.4, really. So we'll see what happens with that one as well. I'll keep you guys posted. So I'll probably be I might be taking a little break from the auctions. I don't think I'm going to do one this. I don't think I'm going to jump on this weekend unless Strictly invites me this Sunday, and I could stop and do a couple of books this Sunday. That's what I might do. It's more selling. I have a couple of things I do really need to move, and I'm willing to go to the I need to get rid of a price. I have like 2 to 3 slabs I'm really trying to get rid of. I have them the lowest on eBay. Did you see Thorough sold a rare number 1 second print? Sold a rare number 1 second print. CGC, that's it. Pro GP record. No, I did not see that. Man, message me about that. I didn't even see that. Let me know what it sold for. I didn't know they had a rare Raphael number 1 second print. I mean, I have 2 number 1s of Raphael. I have it, like I said, I have the 9.4 that's double signed on the inside, and I have a regular 9.4, a regular copy that's not signed. I think it's not as good as a copy as the one that I sent in. So let me know about that, Strictly. You can put it here if you're fast enough to type before I leave or not. But yeah, I missed that one because I didn't bid on it. You obviously know I missed it because I didn't bid on it. I went to sleep pretty early Sunday because I had to wake up at 4 a.m. for Monday. So I missed like half of that auction, not even gonna lie. And I was kind of disgusted because I really, like I said, these auctions, your comic book shops, great place to get deals. And what I like to do on the auction, and this could help other people. It could hurt me, but this is not really. But what I like to do is if I buy from somebody in the auction, I'm trying to buy something else from them, especially that I can flip, because the shipping is free and they can, throw it in, stuff like that. So I tried my best with that. JP Budget Collecting jumping in at the end. I showed some books, JP, that I'm sending off to Todd to get signed. I set those up very quickly. I did go over my Grail list. GPA is 110. It sold for 120, I think. Only 3 sold since 2016. Damn. Yeah, dude, that's like, I was talking to somebody about, and to go off, Mr. Letsley too, to go off on a book that is, I would say is rare, not rare, but you haven't seen any sales. They haven't had a sale, just like 2016. They haven't had a sale in this book in this grade since 2017. And yes, we're going into 2020 in less than a month. Is this book that I was trying to sell in the auction? No GPA data, no eBay sales, only one listed on eBay for this book. Strange Tales 170, Origin of Brother Voodoo. I had a 9.6. Dude, it's not. It's like I can't find anything on this book. The CGC copy that's for sale on there on eBay right now is $349, and plus tax or whatever. So that like the Turtles, like the Raphael 1 second print, when it's hard, when you're on a sale deal, you're hard, and that's why I tried to give the best price on these auctions. On the auction, I think I had it selling for $150 plus shipping, so it'd been $165. And then I look on eBay after the auction and see a CGC 9.6 listed for $349. It's not sold, but there's no data. Look up GPA. I'm not lying. I looked it up multiple times. Thought I was tripping. No sales of a 9.6 copy since 2017. So just like to emphasize that Raphael 1. Mr. Lett, I'll give you the opportunity right now. I ain't gonna lie, I'll put it on eBay under the CGC listed book. And I'm not rushing to sell it knowing that there's nothing out there. Me and another guy got 2 9.6s. I have to look at the census, I know CBCS is not on the CGC census, but I have to look at CGC census and see how many they have. But if you want it, Mr. Let, I'll sell it at the same price I had it in the auction at $150 plus the $15 ship. So you can let me know. That'd be $165. I'll type my information in the chat. If you say yes, you can have it. But after I find out more information, like that Turtles like Strickland was talking about, I'm not in a big rush to sell this book. But I'll give somebody the opportunity, you know, just since we're talking about it. So if you're interested, Mr. Lettuce, you know, don't ask me like a month later, because I just put it on eBay right now. Like I said, I have like $100 less than the guy who has a CGC copy, which he's probably like pissed because he's like, I got the only one on there, and then I put mine on there for $100 less than his. You know, just because I was surprised there was no data with that book, and he had the only one listed and everything. So let me know, Mr. Let. I'm on Instagram as well. If not, it will be on eBay, and you can see the price. Like I think I have it at $235 or something like that. And I think the guy has his CGC at $349. So I think $165 friends and family shipped is more than fair with this book. 9.8, I think it's like $600. I've seen a sale, and that's the most recent sale. I think that was like months ago. When I say months ago, not like 2 or 3 months ago. I'm thinking it was like 4 or 5 or 6 maybe. So no data on that book. That's a hard book to find, in my opinion, at a 9.6 near mint quality. So that's all I got talking about my path to a Grail. I'll show the 2 books off that I'm going to send to Todd McFarlane and get signed, since I got to set them up. So I got a Spawn 1 newsstand. You know, these are selling for like 40 or 50 bucks raw. And I think I seen newsstand copy of a 9.4 sell for over $200. I think it was $240 or something. Newsstand, like a regular copy, no newsstand, signed by Todd McFarlane. So I think this is a good investment. The other book is this one. I think this is 9.6. Hopefully I get lucky 9.8 and get signed. So this is just something that I can keep and I can have with Todd McFarlane's signature. This one I'll probably end up moving if it gets the grade, high grade I want. It's definitely get moving. If it gets low, I might end up keeping it, because newsstands are, man, this is the first newsstand I've seen in years. I have to be honest, in years. That's the first one I've seen in a few years. So that's all I got, guys. Any more questions, any more, let me know. Mr. Let me know before either on Instagram before the end of the night, because I definitely will package it up with the other books that I have packaged to ship. I've been working late, as you can tell. Just got off maybe like 50 minutes ago before I started this. So I've been getting off late the last couple of days. Thursday is my only day possible to do all of these shipments. I'm gonna try to sneak out this to send the CGC stuff. I don't, might not have time to send out everybody's stuff. But I'm just trying to get that off as soon as possible. But everybody's stuff will be out Thursday. I can tell you that bought for me. But so that's all I got. Like I said, if you're really serious, Mr. Let, hit me up. We can talk. About that Strange Tales 170. That's all I got for Path to a Key, what I'm getting signed by Todd McFarlane. Thank you, J. Rod Hand, for stopping. I see you stopped in at the end, Mr. Gretzky 9966. Everybody, appreciate you guys. I think I got up to like 14 people. That's a lot in my book to hear me ramble about my path to a Grail and what's next, and what I'm getting signed. And because I can tell you like this, that Spawn 1 probably be in another category for the path to a Grail, because I don't collect Spawn, and I'm sending another book to actually keep in my collection for Todd McFarlane's signature. So hopefully I get lucky, because that book's getting sold. So See you guys later. Appreciate everybody stopping in. I gotta go get those books ready to send out to CGC. So peace out. You guys have a wonderful night. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all that good stuff, because it's coming up. It's right around the corner. Literally, like less, I would say 2 weeks away is Christmas Eve, 21 days. So Jigs Kingdom says, yeah, it's up there on price. Yeah, it is, Jigs. That's why I was like, I'm being serious. That's why I'm going as low as possible as I can. At the end of the day, that you're getting a really hard to find book in a 9.6, And I'm actually thinking about rolling the dice to send it CGC to see if it come back a 9.6 or better with them. Think I might do it when they're busy, send it in for a crossover where it's half price, and if it comes back at 9.8, then bam, because it has nothing wrong with it. That book is clean. So later, guys, have a wonderful night. And I'll try to watch some YouTube while I'm preparing these books. Peace out.